Hi, my name is Florian, and I think we haven't met for about 1 month, and it's time to give you another update on what has changed in Highground. So the first thing I want to show you is our new integration in Slack. Like you know, we already have in Teams. We now also integrate deeply with Slack, being able to annotate Highground with a Slack bot in our chats, and then we can ask it anything and also jump into our sessions with Highground, ask follow-up questions there, or even stay within Slack to keep chatting. Talking about integrations, I just want to briefly mention that we now also ship integrations with RabbitMQ, with Splunk, and also Flux CD. So our integrations are growing and growing. The second thing is a really big rework we are doing inside of Highground, which I cannot show you yet, but there will be a separate feature for this on our channels. So look forward to this. But what I want to show you is the problem we are working around. So when you connect Highground to multi-clusters or multiple clusters, we currently have the setup that you have one LLM, and that LLM talks to other LLMs that sit in the remote clusters. And what you see there is that we have a kind of disambiguation problem. So when you ask the LLM something like, why is my service slow? The LLM translates that and gives that back off to the remote cluster agent. And what you already see is that there was some information loss, and then the remote agent does some investigations and gives some result back. And what you can see then is that, again, on the disambiguation step in the middle, you lose some information. Of course, this is kind of a fabricated example, but we observe that every day, and it's a real problem for multi-cluster approaches and approaches that use multiple agents. This is why we have come up with a different solution. We call it Omni-Hyground. So there's just one agent in one session, and in that session, that agent can talk to all your resources at once. We have done a lot of work in the background to make that possible and also handle very large clusters, very large workloads. And we will let you know more, I guess, in the next weeks when we are going to release that. So yeah, looking forward to getting your feedback on that and showing the world what we are brewing here. Another thing I want to talk to you about is security. So security with an AI agent in your system is very important and also very hard. There are many guidelines from OWASP, the top 10 for AI agents. There's also the top 10 for agentic AI. And we are working very hard on implementing security measures so the AI we provide to you has no options to go mad in your system. Just to mention a few things we are doing for you is like preventing prompt injections. We are securing all our internal traffic with authentication right now. We build foundations for true role-based access control. We prevent privilege escalations from our agents and more. And we are still not done, and we will, in the near future, implement MTLS between all our services, RBAC, so you have true authorization and more. So keep looking forward for this. So apart from that, we are working on many smaller things. Like you can see here, Highground will respond more visually in every session now, as we have told it to use more graphs. There's a cleaner input bar now. We show you suggestions so if you don't know where to start investigating next. And yeah, I think these are the highlights from last month. We have done a lot of silent work, so I think the June update will be a very big bang. And I'm looking forward to showing it to you guys. If you have any suggestions, let us know. Visit our website, highground.ai, and see you next time.